everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is in the world. It's so wonderful to have you join me today. There's so many of you chatting, all of our regulars, and maybe there's some new ones here as well. Please let us know if this is the first time you've been catching me live, because it's so wonderful to see you all here. Hello. Jan Bassett's here, Charlotte. Oh, Susan. Morning crafters, and Susan's from Melbourne, the same as me. But let us know where you're all joining in from. If you can't see the chat, you'll probably need to sign in to your YouTube account, and also to take part in the chat as well. You'll need to sign in. So if you're wondering who on earth I'm talking to, that's who I'm talking to. So has everyone got their beveragino? We're going to have some really nice time today looking at the amazing tulip dyes. I'm challenging myself at the moment with all these new dyes because I look at them and I'm like, how do I even do this? You probably saw my YouTube last week and I took on the daffodils. I think we did pretty good with daffodils, didn't we? We smashed that. So today I thought we'll use the tulips, but I wanted to just sort of let my customers know because a few of them have been checking out and not getting any celebration rewards. What? You're refusing celebration rewards? And some of them have been missing out on the marvelous paper because they're like, nah, it's not my thing. And I know that feeling. I know when I've looked at something and thought, nah, not my thing. But I'm going to hopefully change your mind today. And those of you that skipped the marvelous paper, I hope you're going to be like, I wish I didn't skip that. Because we never ever say no to something free. We should learn this in life. If we're given something for free, just say, thank you. I'll take that. I'll have that. So I wanted to show you exactly what you could do to make some amazing, amazing projects. And I've done a few. I've been a very busy girl. I've done a few prototypes to just show you how incredibly amazing this paper is. So let me show you. And then you can determine whether you stay or not. Whether you stay or go. Hello. Bella's here from Tassie. What's the weather like in Tassie, Bella? It's very muggy here in Melbourne. It's like you can feel it's going to rain, but it's hot. But it looks cold, which is so random. Oh, thank you, Sue. It's my new curling wand. I was in a bit of a rush this morning. I woke up a little bit late today and I'm like, how am I going to get myself prepped? How am I going to do this? Oh, there's someone here from Mildura. Anne. Hi, Anne. Oh, it's lovely to see you on here. So let me show you what we're going to make today. So I know so many of you going through tough times at the moment, and we want to send our love to all of you who are going through sickness. We send our love, and please know we're thinking of you. Let us know what's happening in your life. We get lots of messages from around the world. You're not bugging us. We love hearing from you all. That's what Stampin' Up! Is all about, is connecting with all of you online. And yeah, there's just been a lot of stress for people around the world. So we really feel for you, but I'm also really impressed how all of you are using your beautiful talent of creativity to share love with other people around the world. And I think it's really important that we remember what special gift we have, and that you don't just make the cards, but send them. Think about people who you can send it to this week, and really make a difference with with their life and how they feel. I know when we receive cards, it really lifts our spirits. We love receiving cards from all of you, and thank you so much for what you do. And yes, Jan is onto it. She made the tulips with the marvelous paper, and that's exactly where I went with that paper. I'm like, oh, this is gonna look so good. So this is the card that I came up with. So this is it here. Isn't that just so gorgeous? And that is the marvelous paper in the background, which I love because it's actually the background of my card making. When I do my videos, as you'll see in a moment, it's the background. So I just thought, this is like the perfect card. It's like my background, and I've got those beautiful flowers there, those tulips. And I just want to show you really briefly how they work and how simple they are, because they look complicated, but they're really not. So you'll be surprised. Yeah, if you don't want the free items, give them away. Yes, that's what I said. Give them away. Give them to a kindergarten or someone. Someone will want them. So, but we're very happy to announce, because some people were sad because here in Australia we don't have a lot of the celebration items. So for the $90 mark at the moment, the Sunshine and Rainbows has just come back in stock. So if you're wanting to place an order, but we do highly recommend, and hopefully after today, we highly recommend those $180 items, which is the Friendly Hello bundle. And the other one is I always forget the name of it, Special Moments. I'm always like, celebrate special, I don't know, special moments. This one here, that one is really good, and that's a $180 level. I'm going to be using that again today. In fact, that's what I used with my card today, because unfortunately we have so many loved ones that are suffering at the moment. Even our friend, she lost her dog, her puppy, and it's just so devastating. I thought I'll send this to my friend Louisa. Yeah, because her little dog had a tragic accident with the dog in the house, and it's just so sad. So I thought, we don't often send like sympathy cards for people who lose their pets, but I know if I lost Jasper and Bella, it would mean so much to me that someone had thought of me and said, you know, we're thinking of you during this really tough time, because it would be just so tragic. So Jeanne said she just had surgery and brought cards to the staff. I'm actually going to send one. I went to my physio because I was having problems. I've started walking again. I'm trying to, you know, be a bit more healthy and get myself active. And of course, all my legs started getting into pain, and I'm like, am I going to break something? I'm really scared. Anyway, he just basically gave me some really good stretches. I was happy I wasn't going to break anything, but I fixed it. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to show appreciation, because I'm sure most people just go, oh, good, I'm fixed, whatever, and forget about the person that helped them. So I thought I'll send one of my cards to say thank you. And particularly for a man, like, not many people send cards to men, and men need cards. They need to be told, thank you, I appreciate you, or I'm thinking of you, or just something. So think of the men in your life, think of people in your life that really need some encouragement, and you can send them a card to cheer them up. Yeah, because lots of us are going through things. So even Carla said, you know, she's got things with her son and daughter. It's just so intense at the moment. Yeah. Oh, it's just really hard times. So just remember, you have a special gift to help people endure these times. You know, think about the good things that we can do, and then that makes us feel better too. We feel like we're doing, like in a time where you feel like, I'm really unsure of what I'm meant to be doing. This is what you're meant to be doing, helping others in, like, get their positivity through our beautiful cards. So we're going to have some fun today showing you how to use those dies, and just some little tips that I've sort of looked along the way. I did look up a few videos because there's a few out there. Amy helped me, Amy Condas, she taught me a lot, Amy K. And there was a few other ones. There was another lady who used the marvelous paper too. Thank you so much for your inspiration. I'll get her link in a moment too. But yeah, I already was on the same track, and then when I saw her using the paper, I was like, oh, clever, great minds. So I'll just Google that now. Now, one other thing that I wanted to show you, I'll save the others as a bit of a surprise, because there's a few prototypes I've made using this paper. But there's a couple of things that I wanted to tell you. Firstly, thank you so much for all of your Creative Day in sign-ups. We are going to have the most amazing day. I'm really excited by this. So if I Google, what am I going to look for? Tulip, Stampin' Up, maybe marvelous paper. I love Google, and I love Pinterest is the best. You just get so many ideas. Marvelous paper. Let's see if we can find a video. Oh, I think I've found Amy's. Yes. Who was the other one? View all. I'll make sure my computer sound is turned down. No, it wasn't that one. Tulip dies. Stamp it up. Maybe that'll just bring it up. Oh, it looks like my quick keys aren't working. It's so annoying when that happens. Oh, here she is. It's Create with Brenda. Yeah, Create with Brenda. I'll put up her link because she's really, really adorable. And she has 481 subscribers. So we need to go give Brenda some love. Brenda, because she taught me how to use these. And then the other one was Amy. Amy did a really good video as well. Amy K. She's a legend, that Amy K. I'll put here Amy K. She does so many videos. She's like amazing. And Sandy actually came up with a really good one too. Sandy McCullough. I'm so bad with names. I'm sorry, Sandy. Sandy M. Here's Amy's one. I'm like, oh, I gotta find the Amy one. Usually it's so hard. I should save them. Hey, I didn't click on that link. Go away. I clicked on this link. Oh, it's a YouTube video. Anyway, I'll find the YouTube one because it's bringing up Facebook, and I don't want Facebook. I want YouTube. So, what am I going to show you? Creative Day in. Who would like to see the swag bags? Because we just have a few left to go. Not long. We're shutting it off today because we're posting out all of the swag bags on Monday. So if you want to come and join us in the Creative Day in, anyone is welcome to come. But only those who live in Australia can get the swag bags. Sorry, everyone else. We're trying to see a way that we can get these things shipped internationally without breaking your bank because postage is terrible. So maybe after the event we can learn. But do you want to see what we've done? We've made some really cool things. I'm so excited. So we've got 2 swag bags and you could end up with either. And we will have an option afterwards for you to be able to purchase the, did I say it right, Sandy McCullough? Sorry, Sandy. I'm so excited you're here with us. How lovely. Sandy M. Sandy Mc. Colour. Yes. So let me show you here. Oh, did you hear that? Yes, it's a cup. So we've got 2 bags because we thought we'll represent Cheryl and then we'll represent Bruno and I. So we're both representing in this type of swag bags that we've designed. Bruno's in the house. I could hear your coffee machine, Bruno. Did you say Beveragino, Bruno? We've got this new thing. Just in case I get zoomed in, I can go like this to Bruno. We found this the other day. We've been having a bit of fun. Are you there ready to receive, Bruno Bertucci?
Sorry, I missed that. I had headphones in.
I was just checking that you're ready to receive. You're checking everything is all clear? Everything's okay?
Yeah.
So we're ready. We're communicating. So he can tell me, you need to zoom out. I know, I'm sad you don't get a swag bag too, Sally. But hopefully we can organise something for you. But all those Aussies out there, you're ready to see the swag bag. And there really is only a few left. So don't delay in signing up. So this is the Cheryl Vibe one. If you've been to Cheryl Miller's blog. Here's the tote bag. Look at those mushrooms. And why wouldn't you want a cup to go with your tote bag so that you can have your beverageino? We were going to put words on here and label it, and I thought, no, you know what? You want to be able to use them afterwards and go wherever and just look really cool. We want you to look so cool with your merch, your amazing merch. And then we even did a pin. Cheryl's pin matches the same mushrooms. So we've worked very hard to get all these ordered and designed and looking gorgeous. And then we also have a pin. This is Cheryl's pin as well. Look at that, little chickies. Because she had chickens and she had little chicks. So it's so exciting. Yes. I know, I'm really excited. And then our one, we were like, okay, what are we going to do? What channels Bruno and I? What do you think we would do? What would we channel? Have a think about it in your head. Laurie's here, first time live. Welcome, Laurie. So Bruno and I channeled, Michelle, we channeled houseplants. Yay, because we're like completely addicted and we live in a jungle right now. So this is our houseplant tote. And of course, a houseplant cup that we've designed, and Bruno put all of that, sublimated it all onto their hand like sublimation with our machines here in the house. And then we have some very cool pins that we designed for this swag bag, and you could get either, and there will be an option to get the other bag if you get one bag and you're like, oh, but I want the other one, there is going to be an opportunity to get the other one. So watch this space. Check them out. So we have a little house plant here, and it's rose gold, this pin. Not like legit rose gold, but rose gold colour. And here's my loveitchopit pin. Yeah, so they're going to be in the swag bag with Bruno, the one that represents Bruno and I. So we've got 2 lots of bags, plus there's going to be a whole lot of product, ombre bags and ribbon, and yeah. So we're very, very excited. This is the first time we've done something like this, so we're really excited to try this out, and it won't be the last, I'm sure. We're very much learning a lot of new things. This is all very, very new to us because we haven't done sort of something like, to this extent anyway, an event like this. So I really hope that more of you can come along. Even if you don't get the swag bag, just come along to the event itself. You get 21 tutorials and then 6 hours of crafting. And even if you can't attend, you get the recording as well. And anyone can come. So demonstrators are welcome. Anyone are welcome to come along. So I'm pretty sure we're going to get close to that 100 mark. I'm feeling it in my waters. So don't miss out. You want to sign up as soon as you can. And that is going to be on the 30th for us here in Australia, which is like the 29th for most of you around the world. So yeah, and if you have any questions, we're basing it on the what is the set called? Petal I'm having a brain freeze. I've used it so much that Pansy Petals. I'm like, something's wrong here. Yeah, so we're basing it on the Pansy Petals suite, the full collection. So you're able to, if you don't have this collection, one of the options, if you're not already a demonstrator, is that you can purchase the suite, and then we will show you how to use that whole entire suite in an amazing way. So let me show you here. I just want to do a little bit of this just to show you this gorgeous suite. But all of us, Bruno, Cheryl and I, we're all going to be doing 2 cards each. And all of us have said the same thing, that we're really, really surprised that when you start creating with a suite like this, it's amazing how many ideas you come up with and how much inspiration you get when you just focus on one particular suite. So there's 21 tutorials all based on this. But of course, a lot of what we've done is technique based. So you'll be able to use any suite, really. If you don't have that suite, that's all fine. And I think that was one of the questions that Luann asked, you can swap it out for something else. So don't feel like you have to have the pansy suite. But yes, we will swap it out for you and show you, what you could do instead. Because I mean, if it's a flower, if you have another flower set, then you just change it for a flower. And yeah, it's quite easy to swap out. Particularly my cards, I think you'll find I am a Love It Chop It girl. So you could use any type of paper and it will be an amazing card. So please don't feel like you have to have the pansy petal suite. Yes. Yes. Very exciting. So, a sublimation machine is basically like a transfer machine, but with these tote bags, and Bruna might be able to correct me if I'm wrong, but it's not like a transfer. It's like it like puts it into the fibers of the tote bag. So it's not like something will peel away eventually. It's like you can wash this and it's been sublimated into the material. Same with the cup. It's not like there's a transfer on the cup. It's like super, super high heat that's like burnt it into the bag. So it's just a little bit more professional than just using a transfer. But anyway, Bruno can maybe tell me if I'm wrong. That's what I've assumed. That's what I think they are. So we would love, love, love to see you come along. Has anyone signed up yet? Oh no, oh, someone has. Who is it? Let's have a look here so I can give a shout out. Well, there's a few. Who is this lovely person? Colleen! Oh, and she's getting the swag bag. Yay, Colleen. Colleen Rainbow. I love it. Thank you, Colleen. I'm so excited you're coming along with us. So we would love to see more come along. And remember, there's a recording, so even if you can just get part of the day, it's going to be awesome. Lots of prizes, the best. So I'll just pin that creative day in link for you because we want to see lots of you join up today. And remember, last day for the swag bag. After today, kaputty. So don't miss out. Okay, I think that's everything. I think I've done my thing. The other thing that I did want to mention is big thank you to all of those who have got the tutorial bundle. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful and there's so many gorgeous tutorials coming. So if you need some creative inspiration, definitely check out our tutorial bundles because the subscription is happening now. I think that's the tutorial. Oops. The tutorial. Oh, my quick links are working, which is good. Bundle monthly. There we go. So you can get month by month tutorials. 21 tutorials. No, 12 tutorials with videos. And you can get 12 every month and get 1 month free. So 72 tutorials you can get with that. And what was the tutorial full? Oh yeah, it was just full. Now, Bruna did say something very profound, which is it's going to be a lot easier if you have the suite, which is true. It will be, and I think it's one of those things that if you see what we've made, you're going to be like, I should have got the suite. You will be kicking yourself because we are going to make you want this suite. Between Cheryl, Bruno and I, you'll be like, yes, I need this suite. Yeah, exactly. Great. So let's have some crafting, hey? Oh, Kathy, so sad I can't be there with your group. Oh, big hugs, Kathy. We'll miss you. You had something on that day, didn't you? A wedding or something. How dare they? How dare they get married? Yes. Yeah, the houseplants are very us, Diane. I agree. So us right now. Ah, hello, Miss Medhurst. Lovely to see you from New South Wales. Thinking of you. Oh, yes. Thank you, Kimberly. How about some thumbs up? I love that, Tanya. What are we at? 35. Yeah, we can get to 100, can't we? Yeah, let's do it. Let's get to 100. Small goals. Now, look at this. Can you believe it? It's the marvelous paper. It's like it's camouflaged. Where did the paper go? It's disappeared, everyone. Isn't it amazing? It's like, can you believe that it's so similar? I was just like, what? It's my background, my usual background. I'm so excited by the Love It Chop It one. It's like the cutest thing ever. And I can't believe they got that writing so small. It's beautiful quality too. Very nice pins. So we've got this one that we're going to play with. And I want to show you a few tips and tricks today that I think will help you. We're going to use our little mini stamp and cut and emboss machine because he's so cute. He's so adorable. And I love him. And I've been using it so much, which has surprised me. I will say, I told Bruno, I'm only getting it because it's just so cute. It'll just sit on my wall over here. And it's just so that I can look at it and go, hello, little kitty. But I have actually used it quite a lot. It has been very, very handy. And even Bruno, he was like, nah, I don't like it. Don't like this. That's what his voice sounded like. Oop, new plates. I wanted to open them with you. I did an unboxing of the new plates. The old ones, I kind of, I snapped it in a certain place. But there's one of them that I can still use. I don't have to use both the new ones. I could interchange and use the other ones. I'm not sure where I've put them, but they are around here somewhere. Here they are. I'll show you how well used they are. I can't believe it. So yes, this one can still be used for a bit. So I might just have that and that for now. And this one's not bad, but yeah, it's starting to, it's ready to go. Yes, it does match the paper. So we've got this, our little mini, and we're going to be cutting some of our tulip dies. Now, if you had a look at my description, I actually put on what card templates I'm going to be using today. So we've got the Calypso Coral Base, which is going to be whatever you want to put. It could be the basic grey, or today I'm going to change it up, of course. We like to change it up around here. And I'm going to use Gorgeous Grape. Then I'm going to use, the next layer is that basic white layer, which is the Poppy Parade. Then we're going to use the Smoky Slate, which is going to be the Melon Mambo size. And then our paper will be the Flirty Flamingo. So they're your card template measurements wherever you live in whatever country. I'll just move this out of the way. Oh, hello, Brenna Bertucci. What don't you like?
You were just making fun of my voice.
I'm so far ahead that I'm like, what on earth is he talking about? I'm like, what was that point? Oh, hello. I just froze my screen in excitement. I'm like, what's going on? But there you go. There's your templates. Okay, so if you want to craft along, and I'll just put the card template tutorial here because you need them in your life. Because they will help you with all your measurements and they will help you make these really simple cards, and you'll actually see that I've used the exact same layouts in the cards that the other prototype cards that I made as well. So it just really helps. Like for me, I love seeing these layers, but it's such a pain if you don't like know what those measurements are. You're like, how do I cut these? It's so frustrating. So that's what we're going to do. Now, let's have a look here. Let's do some choppy, and then we'll do some mini stem chopping. So we've got, I'm going to use the Marvelous Gorgeous Grape for the flowers, but we're going to do the base in the same Smoky Slate, and then we'll do this one here for the flowers. And actually I've got, because when I do a card front size, you end up with like a strip left over when you do your chopping. So you can have these spare bits here. They were left over, so I'm going to use them to cut out my tulips. So let's do some chopping. Grab your Stampin' Up! Trimmer. If you don't have a Stampin' Up! Trimmer, you need it in your life because it's just the bomb. It's so good. I'm very, very impressed with the blades, and yeah, everything has been really good with this. So I just cut it in half, and then remember you can either use your Stamparatus, but I even like to use the edge of my trimmer here just to put it right up against the edge, and it's so much easier to then just fold with your bone folder and get that really crisp edge, totally like lined up to perfection. I could not eyeball that to save my life because I'm losing my eyesight. So that's a really cool way of, yeah, putting it up against that edge there and then getting a nice crisp finish. So that was our Calypso coral size. So that's been chopped. Well done, Kylie. Then our next size is the Poppy Parade, and that's going to be in the basic white. So let's chop the Poppy Parade. We'll actually do it like that. Yes. And I'll chop another one now because it's Poppy Parade for the insert as well. So I may as well do both of them now. So that's your insert, and then the front layer. Then we've got a Smoky Slate layer, which is going to be in the Melon Mambo size. So flip that over and get that measurement. Now, even if you don't have all the Stampin' Up! Colours, it's all okay. You can just write the name on. So don't feel like you have to have them in the colours. When I first made these card templates, they were all so saffron. I used the ugliest colour. I used a colour I barely ever use. And I'm like, oh well, this is one way to use up all my cardstock. And so yeah, you don't have to have, like, it doesn't have to be the colours, because that's probably one of the #1 questions I get asked. But I don't have all the colours. That's okay. Just use what you've got there. And then this last paper size is going to be the Flirty Flamingo size, okay? So no matter where you are in the world, grab your card template and it will fit for you. Use one new plate for the top. Thank you, Diana. I like that. And Katie says, does your card template PDF include the labels to put on each piece of cardstock? No. So you can, we've got a Dymo label maker, but you could just like write it on. But yeah, we've just used it. If you don't have a Dymo label maker, you definitely need one in your life. The 450, the best ever. But yes, get the 450 Dymo label maker and then you can just stick them on. Actually, that reminds me, Brenna, we've got to get labels for Jessie. She needs more labels. Oh, Yella's coming. Yay, Yella. You're coming to the creative day. Oh, I'm so excited. We're going to have so much fun. It's going to be the best day. And we've got a few new crafters coming too from up north Queensland, and there's a few from Sydney, and they've like never done crafting before. So if you're new to crafting, You're not going to be alone. And a lot have said on the group, because we've got a really nice Facebook group where we're all connecting already. And a lot have said, I'm feeling really intimidated and a bit scared. Almost, the mini almost fell off the table. But yeah, so a lot are feeling a little bit like nervous and apprehensive because they've never done like sort of one of these events before. But it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll look after you. We'll make sure you're okay. Oh, Michelle! Yay! Michelle's coming along. You're making me want to cry. It's so exciting. It's very, very exciting. Now, we've got our beautiful base layers all ready to go. Now, something I did think about doing was maybe even, I could even swap this out and do this as a base. And then if you wanted to soften it, use our vellum, which is really beautiful. So that's another idea that you could do as well. Yeah, just sort of tones it down. Even this other side, because I think a lot of people have seen this side, but you can see how quickly the vellum just really brings that down so that it's not as full on. But I love the other side of the paper. I think that this is just so gorgeous, this side of the paper. But you know what, we'll stick to this, but just do it in the gorgeous grape colors. So let's have a bit of gluing here. Because yeah, you can see this is really intense, this side. And I think most people are looking at this side thinking, oh, no, it's too much. I don't like it. But they're missing out on the opportunity of there being another side. Because it's just gorgeous paper. When I showed Bruno my prototypes, it's like, all the best making that paper look nice. And I'm like, game on, moles. I'm going to make that paper look good. I'm going to show ya. And then the other layer. Now you can use tape. I love using my green glue because I always find it difficult to line up. Always check too that you've got your opening the right way. We've all been there, done that. Because yeah, then I have a little bit of wiggle room to just move it around if I need to just get it perfect. I just can't get it the first time. And I've never had an issue like with it, like some people said, oh, doesn't it bow? Or no, this glue's just perfect. I think if you just use the right amount, then you don't have any of those issues with bowing or yeah, anything like that. Okay, so we've got our base. Now let's just play with these dies, why don't we? Now, one thing I will do before I bring in the mini there is show you a really cool product that you may not have seen in full, because I actually chop mine. I chop everything. I love it, chop it to everything. But it's these amazing adhesive sheets, and I just got a whole new stack of them because this is literally our last one. That's how much we use them. Now I've got the pack here. Yes, here it is here. So this is how the pack comes, and it's really, really affordable because you get these adhesive sheets. They're 6 by 12. And look how many you get in this pack. Like, you can see how much we've used to only have one sheet left. Look at this. Like, there's a lot there, right? And just because of storage and just the way that it is, I've found cutting it down to like the Poppy Parade size, or 4 by 6, I've found really, really handy because it's already 6. So you just come along and just chop them at the 4-inch mark, or a bit over 10 centimeters. And then I can just pop it into my case. The storage is all good then. So there we go. And then they're all happy in their little sizes like that. It's a little bit, I don't know. Oh yeah. They're all 4 by 6. And so then you just pop it into one of our clear cases and voila. It just stores better for me. And I find I'm not really going to use anything that's larger than a card front size. I don't do a huge amount of 3D, but even if I do 3D, I think this size is fine because you can just layer, like these layer, and I'll show you exactly how they work in fact, because it's really handy the way Stampin' Up! Have got them, because they've got 3 sheets here, and those sheets are the ones that are sticky. Oh no, it's this side. Oh, hang on a second, is that different? I think that's different. Let's see the first one, because I'm sure it was the peeling bit that was sticky on these. Yes! My mind is blown here. So this bit's sticky, but on this one, this bit's sticky. What? I'm very confused. I'm gonna have to think completely out of the box now. That is really interesting. I think I actually prefer them sticky on here, but maybe some of you prefer the sticky on here. I don't know. Tell me. What do you think? I was like, am I going crazy? I'm sure it was sticky on the bit that I peeled off. And it is. Look at me. You're spinning me out, Stampin' Up! It's very confusing. But anyway, I'll find a way to use it. No problemo. They both look gorgeous. So let's have a look here. We've got our, I'll move my little trimmer out of the way. We've got our dies here, and I've put them on a backing. And what we're going to need, we'll just cut all of these because I want to show you exactly what you can do with these, or what I found were good anyway. This little one here, I had to put it on my team page. I'm like, help! What is this guy here? What on earth is he for? And Megan LaCorn, who helped me, worked it out. She's like, what stamp set are you using? I'm like, oh, I didn't think of looking at the stamp set. So I pulled out the stamp set that goes with it, because like we got the suite. And look at this. Ta-da! It's the little piece of grass. So in case you're wondering what that little piece is, that's what I thought. Maybe it's like meant to be something on the flower, but no, it's the wrong size. So that. And this one's really cool. Actually, I did want to use this, but I kind of forgot to use it because it's really fun. Adds really nice dimension. And then we've got our leaves. I'm just going to use these leaves because this stem here I think is more for cutting out this, like if you do the stamping, because it's a bit bulky on its own. It didn't look very nice. Now the only thing that I'm going to use adhesive sheets for, I'm not going to use it for my flowers. I'm just going to use it for my stem. That's the only thing I want to use it for, because it's quite fine and I'll end up with Tombow glue all over my hands. But these bits here, we're probably going to get away with just using like a glue dot even. You don't necessarily, like Amy used glue dots on hers. So let's run them through first and then we'll do our stem. Oh, Kathy, nice to see you. Oh, I've got to get the other bits of the little mini here. Are they the base bits? I feel like this is not the base bits. There's something else missing. I'm like, oh no. What's gone walkabout? Where are you? Oh, here he is. Good. He didn't go too far. It's this face here. It's the number 1. I was missing number 1. So I'll move this over a bit here so that you can see. And we'll pop that there. I might actually put the new one at the bottom because then it's nice and straight. Now, one tip I'm going to give you, we'll cut 2 of these, but one tip I will give you is that we're going to cut this the other way. And you'll see why in a moment. It'll make sense later. So, put that there, that there. So I like that this is the leftover piece. When you chop your Poppy Parade layer, you're sort of left over with a, like with the card templates, you've probably noticed the basic grey size. So the basic grey is actually, when you chop the 6x6 paper, this is what the 6x6 paper is like. And then you're left over with this piece here when you chop your 6x6. So it's just really handy because you can get, you know, a full card size, and then you're left with this piece left over, which is good for these dies and good for the mini because it's perfect size for chopping mini. A lot of people are like, what do I do with this extra bit with the 6x6? Well, here you go. This is what you can do. Use it in your little mini. Now we'll leave that one out and run that through. And this will actually make, I think, 3 flowers, this one. Now some people have said that they find it too wobbly, you know, a few different things like that, but I haven't had any issues with it. I know some do have like adhesive, like non-stick that they put down. Maybe it's my surface, but I've never had an issue with it moving. So this is what I was like when I cut them out. I'm like, what on earth? What am I doing with these? But you wait till you see what these dies do. I must say, they're very cool. So we've got those, and then I'll just flip this over and do the other side. And I'll explain why I want that on the other side. Uno momento, por favor. Okay. There we go. Quick little cut there. Okay, so that one's all done. Then we'll do our leaves. And I think I'm going to do Just Jade, I decided, because the Just Jade, like with the Blushing Bride one, the mint macaron was really soft, but I think because the Gorgeous Grape is a little bit more, it needs like a stronger colour leaf. It still would look gorgeous done in the mint macaron, but yeah, I thought that would be a good way of doing it. So what we could do here, I want to test out this paper here. Because I only need a strip for this one piece here, I don't really want it for the whole thing. So what I'm going to do is just cut down a piece. And I could even like grab this. This is the cool thing about these. And actually it probably will work better with it being on that side, to be honest. Because you can just go like this. Come in here with your snips, or if you like it to be nice and neat, you can come in with your trimmer and just cut along there. And because I've got this piece cut, I can just put it straight back into my clear case, and then that keeps it all together, keeps it all neat and tidy and organized and put together, and that helps a lot to know where everything is. So now that I've chopped that, then I can just work out exactly where I want to place this. And I probably, yeah, it's very, very interesting. You might want to have like tweezers or something like that, or I could even just peel that back like so, and then still hold on to that little edge bit so I'm not getting like glue all over myself. And then just peel it away like what we did with contact. I think that might be the best way to do it. And then what you're chopping is actually this side. I like doing it to the edge because then you sort of know where you're at with your die. So we're going to cut it. I know that if I go to the edge here, that I'm going to get my adhesive strip. So that's that piece. Bring this guy in here. Keep that there. And if you want to keep this in place, like if you're a bit worried if it will move around, we have like this post-it note tape. I would really love it to be washi Stampin' Up. I will keep asking for washi until I, if I ever get to $1 million, I'll go, can I just bring out a range of washi? I don't want to bring out a stamp set. I want to bring out the the washi range, the geometric washi range. That's what I'd come out with. I love washi so much. It's the best. So we can go like that. Now, someone just asked, is the mini able to do the hybrid dies? I don't think so. I think you need the bigger one for that. But there's quite a few in this mini catalogue that fit the mini. How funny is that? Oh no, look where my die went. Oh no. We've all done that. I had a customer yesterday go, help! My scoring tool from my trimmer flew into my bin and then I forgot to empty it and it's now in the bin. I'm like, oh no. So she has no scoring tool. Yes, it's very sad. If anyone has a spare scoring tool for my customer, for poor Robin, let me know. Because, yeah, we don't sell the replacements because you never really replace a scoring tool. I can understand why Stampin' Up! Doesn't have it. I was like, oh no. I said, look, worst case scenario, Bruno and I both have a trimmer each. We can give you one of ours. We would do that for you, Robin. We'd take one for the team. And sharing is caring, right? So we'll learn to share with each other and share with Robin. So I'm just doing another leaf. I don't know whether I'll use these leaves, but yeah, I'll just cut them out anyway. So you can see there's not a huge amount of cutting. Like I found that with the daffodil, there was a lot more cutting and a lot more pieces than this one. This one is like less intricate. So if you're sort of wanting to try one of these dies to see what they're like, creating flowers, I definitely think the tulips are a lot less complicated. But even the daffodils, they're not, once you know what you're doing, they're actually not that complicated at all. I was overwhelmed at first and then I was like, no, this is actually not bad at all. I was making it bigger in my head than what it actually was. So I'll just do a bit of a tidy of the desk here and move some things over this side so that I've got plenty of space. As Bruno says, tidy as you go, Kylie. More like dump and run. Okay, I think I've got all the things that I need. Good, and I found what I needed. It's amazing what you find when you put things away. So amazing. Okay. We're cooking with gas, people. This is looking amazing, this desk. Okay, let's put these dies back. Who even knows how these dies are going to fit? We'll find a way. We will make it fit. Always take a picture of your dies just so that you know exactly how you had it in the first place. You can have like a folder in your phone, how to put my dies away. But every time I do it, I just think, oh, well, it's like playing with the puzzle. It's Tetris. I'm playing Tetris. Like, people play Tetris for fun. This is like a game for us, right? Our Tetris game. Oh, of course there's one here. I was like, that felt way too easy. That's why, because this one's still around. Where have I got to put you, little guy? It's like, how does it, does something grow like while you're using it? There's one that has a baby. There we go. That looks good. And I do have the case somewhere here. Somewhere. So let's have a look here. I'm like, can I find the cover? No. I think it's gone forever. It's disappeared in the vortex of chaos. We'll move that one over there. And these can be tidied. All my card templates. Good. I think it's in a manageable place. This was the other thing that I wanted to show you too. So I'll put this up here because I've got a new wink of Stella. I think we should use the wink of Stella today because it's so pretty. You don't really see it on photos, so sometimes I don't remember to use it, but I think it's really, really good to have. I'm seeing if I can find my... Oh, this is saying low battery. I better give you some battery then, hadn't I? There you go, little one. Easy fix. Okay, let's have a look here. We don't want the dimensional backing. You can go down there. So we've got all our pieces. Now, this is why I wanted to use the Marvelous paper, because for these dies in particular, they are incredible. Like, so incredible. Let me show you why. So once you cut them out, all you're going to do, you're ready for your mind to be blown if you haven't seen this already. You're going to go like this, and look, people, we've got a tulip, just like that. Boom, tulip, done, tulip bud. And then we could go like this, and like even that on its own is gorgeous. I was just like so impressed. Even that on its own is gorgeous. Now they've got these other ones here to layer, because usually you would have one tone and then you can bring in like another color, but you really don't have to with these dies. Like, they're just gorgeous. And don't think, oh, this has to go here and this has to go. You could actually like interchange different ones. If you wanted to put this in here, you could. If you wanted to put this in here, you could, which I did in my one. I sort of added more depth by adding that in. And then you can have, you know, more sort of definition there. And then if you wanted to, and this is why I cut these different ways, because then if you wanted to, you can bring in like this little piece at the back here, which is like the other bit of the flower. And I wanted it to have the same groove on each side. So I've just done that there. So the groove is on each side. Or you can flip it over if you think that it looks better this way, more natural. Then you can have it like this, and then you can sort of bring that out or as far out as you want, or further up if you wanted it up like this. Like, there's a lot of flexibility with these flowers, which is what I loved. You could keep it really simple and just have the one layer and just stick this down, or you could even come in and just have one petal sort of sitting like this. Because when you look at tulips, like I googled tulips, and they kind of have all these like really cool layers about them. And yeah, you don't necessarily have to get it just right. You can just keep interchanging these little pieces here till you get like a really cool pattern that you like. And just flip that around. And I love, love, love it with this paper. Like, you could play around with this paper. Even that one there, I just love that it's got like sort of these tones of color there, that it's just so pretty. So there you have it, peeps. How easy is that? So we'll just decide on one. You could even do that where you have that spare petal in the background. Like, I was kind of looking at everyone's, I'm like, wow, there's really a lot of like options, and there's no real like you have to do it this way type thing. It really is up to you what you end up doing with these, which is really cool. Yeah. These are gorgeous. How have I not tried these yet? Meredith said. Yeah, they're really simple. Like, so much more simple than I expected. So yeah, really exciting to just have a play of these. And oh, thank you, Jan. I did actually message Stampin' Up, so that's good. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I hope they do help her too. Randy said, I have trouble with washi ripping the paper. Oh, really? We have to do a washi lesson. And Charlotte said with her dies, she draws around the dies. That's very clever. I like that. Yeah, that's really good. Oh yeah, that's a good idea too. Valerie said if you put the washi tape on your skin or a shirt and then peel it off before using it, it takes some of the sticky. I like that. That's an excellent idea because sometimes it can peel away the... Meredith said cooking with gas. Another phrase I've never heard in the UK. Well, gas is just so much more efficient than than using the... What are they called? I don't even know what that what that term is called, the ovens that are not gas. It's probably because in the UK you don't have anything but gas. So let's do, I think we'll stick this down. And, you know, like I said, you could leave this as just a bud, but I'm going to use it on here. And I just grab a little mini adhesive dot and then just stick it down like that. Boom. How simple is that? You can use Tombow, but I saw Amy using glue dots. So I'm like, genius, Amy. I'm using glue dots too. And then you just can come along here and go like this. And I like how it sort of stays sitting up. And even though I've stuck this down, I'll just go wee and stick that in. Oh, although I probably should have stuck it down first. So we'll open that up. Good thing I used glue dots because I can undo it. I'll be like, open again. And then put you in there. And then I can close it. Oh, that's so pretty. Look at that. It's so pretty. So you could just, yeah, have fun with it. You could even put one of those in there instead of that one. But I really like this one being in the middle. I like that one there. And should we add, yeah, I think we'll make this one a little bit, we'll bulk this one up a bit. And we'll do this one here because that's the other side. Yeah. So I think something like that will look really good. Oh, so gorgeous. And then we're left with this. We'll probably, yeah, I'll use that one in there. And then just have this one sort of sitting out the edge here. Because I do like that contrast there. So we'll just do some sticky dots here. And another sticky dot down on the side here. See how it grabs it? It's so cool. Just bring it to it and then boom. And because of the way that the glue dots are, you can sort of still maneuver it around a bit, move it to where you want it to go. You could also do some really nice sponging if you want to do some sponging on these flowers. But they're just so pretty and they've got like this sort of 3D feel to them. And I just, yeah, I thought that's just genius, Stampin' Up. Yet again, you've done it again. So we can stick that in there like that. And then we need a little, yeah, I like it sort of sitting out like that. So we'll put a little glue dot on there. If you don't have these Stampin' Up glue dots, these are really great for, you know, simple little projects. Oh, hello, Bruno.
Have you seen who's in the chat?
Who's in the chat? Patty Bennett's in the house! Patty. I love it. Thanks, Bruno. Thanks for the heads up. We all get excited when we see Patty in the house. Yay! Patty's the bomb. She's so good. If you don't follow Patty, I mean, who doesn't follow Patty? You've got to go follow Patty if you're not following her. You need to. You must. It's a must. Oh yeah, I like that. So there are 2 flowers and we've used up everything that we cut. Aren't they cool? And like I said, don't feel like you have to do it the way I've done it. You can be really, really flexible with this. like, yeah, play around with it and stick pieces here or there and see what you like. You don't have to add those little petals behind. Yeah, I found it really quite liberating and creative. I was like, oh, this is really good. Now we will need another Just Jade leaf now that I think about it. We need another choppy. I think I should be able to get one from here. So we'll get our adhesive sheets. Yeah, there's Patty's link. Thanks, Bruno. He's the bomb. Yay. Go follow Patty. So we're going to do a strip here. So I'll just sort of cut that just to give me an eyeball estimate of where I want to go. And of course it's not going to be all of it, but that's okay. So before you peel it, because I want to do a shorter stem anyway on this project, but before you stick it down, just, you know, chop it off so that you don't end up with adhesive glue everywhere. And we'll do the same thing where we peel this and then we go like so, and then peel the other bit. So look, it didn't take me long to get used to this new type of adhesive sheet. I'm like, what on earth has happened here? We just adapt, people, don't we? We're learning to adapt very quickly these days. We just don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. Pivot. Changing. So where did I stick it? This side. So I'm going to get a little bit of this here and we'll run that through so that we can have another leaf, another stem. Bruno is a crack up, Patty. So there we go. Little mini. So it doesn't matter about chopping the edge because I'm not going to be using the whole thing anyway. Put that back on there. There we go. Cindy, you weren't following Patty. Oh my goodness, you're going to love Patty's channel. And Diana met Patty in person on stage. How exciting. Yeah, I still get excited when I meet Patty. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm talking to Patty Bennett. We fangirl. We're like, oh my goodness, get out. Okay, I think we're good now. So every now and then, this is actually good to see. See how it's not grabbing. Oops, there goes the die. If it's not grabbing, see how there's like this one up the top is sort of a little bit higher. And so all you'll need to do is just flip it around so that it's going to lie down like that. So if you have that issue, which I have heard some say that they've had that issue, they're like, I can't get it to go through. It's just your, yes, that side. It's just your plates probably bowing a little bit. So I'll bring that up a little bit more. Let's test this out and see if that theory works. If I'm just making stuff up. No, that worked. Oh, we've got someone Russian in the house. Okay, that's better. There we go. We'll pop that out of there. Yay. And I think we should have everything we need now to start compiling our little card. So this is where we can do some playing around. We've got these ones here. And we've got our smaller one here. So it can go up. And the interesting thing is with these actually help you to go a little bit higher, because I saw in the catalogue that they've got the smaller and the larger. But you can actually go like so and then you wouldn't know that the stem is actually a little bit higher. And then you can have the smaller one here. And we're going to add a sentiment here. And I think just having the one, I put it, yeah, I did it like that on the other one. And I just found it sitting behind. It just sort of seemed more of a contrast because I was doing it where I had the both of them, which look, it probably, you know what, it probably would look lovely if you put that one on dimensionals. Maybe that's what we can try. Put these two, we'll stick everything else down and then we'll put that on dimensionals, and then we'll maybe put our sentiment here instead of through like this one here. I've put it down here, but we could actually do it up here. So you can use the same layout. Yeah. Now what I like to do as well, and I will do it on this one, is just to give these leaves a little bit of a sponge. I think it really adds something to it. You don't have to, of course, but I just really love it. You get the Just Jade, whatever colour you're using on your flower. And have I got my Just Jade here somewhere? I actually need to redo all of these because I'm pretty sure they've all been mashed up. Because this one here is meant to be Just Jade, and that does not look like it's been used for Just Jade. We'll just pop you down there, little one. You're going to be Just Jade now, little one. I've got a few new ones. Actually, looking at it, that might even be... Oh, no, that's definitely Pool Party. So I'll just do a little bit of dabbing. Good thing I've got baby wipes here. Come here, little baby wipes. Make sure I'm clean so I don't dirty my brand new cards that I've just made. Don't you love it? Bang. Gone. Keep my baby wipe on the bench here. Okay, where were we? Before I stuck my finger in the ink. So I'm just going to do the inside edge. And this is just one of those things that, you know, you don't have to do, of course. But I just feel like it gives this beautiful dimension to the flower, to the petal. Actually, I might do it. I think it's that way. Oh no, I did want it that way because it faces in, and then we'll do this one facing in as well, like that. Yeah. And so you just flick, dab, flick, dab, flick. I love using my daubers. They were the first dab. They started the trend of dabbing. Just flick, flick, flick. And you can even like schmooze. That's a technical term, schmoozing. Schmooze, schmooze, schmooze. Oh, so pretty. Don't you think it just really adds to it? It's like those leaves just go, hello, I'm here. I popped him back in his spot. He's now in the Just Jade section. And we'll move that out of the way so that doesn't create any dramas. Now, what have we got here? Your background DSP matches your desktop. Yes. Same, same. That's why I love this paper. I'm like, what do you mean you didn't get the free Marvelous paper? It's the best paper ever. It's my background. I'm just checking all the comments. I just love how warm and friendly Stampin' Up! Demonstrators are in general. So many of the top people are so warm and helpful when you message them. Oh, it's so beautiful, Meredith. Yes, it's very important that we all look after each other. Because, Meredith, you could be our next top demonstrator. It's true. I remember meeting Lisa Curcio in Hawaii, and she was doing face-to-face at the time, so not many people kind of knew her because she wasn't online. And, you know, then you meet and you're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe what's happened since Hawaii. And it's just beautiful being part of each other's experience with Stampin' Up! Good times and bad. Because, you know, there's some leaders that go through really hard times and they have to, you know, drop back a bit. Dab and flick, the bend and snap. I love it, Randy. Yeah, or score the leaves with lines. Beautiful. Glue dot the leaves and the stem. Yep. And then dimensional. I like that, Jen. So we can do like dots at the base and then dimensional at the top. I like that. I might use some of the background DSP. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's very good. Thanks for the tips, girls. But yeah, we all have to be there for each other, especially the times that we're living in now. I think it's really important just to show kindness to one another, show kindness to the company because they're trying their best in really difficult situations. And it's really important that we, like, even though it's, you know, we get frustrated, like we get frustrated too, but it's just trying to channel that frustration into something positive, something that we can control. I think if we fall down into a trap of, you know, spiraling about a situation we can't control, we're actually wasting our energy that could be used in much better ways. We can use our energy for good. We don't need to get caught up in negativity or, you know, talking badly about the company. The company's beautiful. Please leave Stampin' Up! Alone. Leave Brittany alone. It makes me sad when people are mean about Stampin' Up! They're doing their best. Man, they're doing the best job they can, and I love this company so much. So it makes me very, very sad. It's like, are they human? Yes. Are they imperfect? Yes. But leave them alone. Now I'm gonna leave my flower there because that will give us a gauge. Britta's gonna be like, oh no, Kylie's on her soapbox now. We've got to work with each other, right? Work with what we have, and it'll all work out. Oh, so pretty. And then we'll just do a glue dot on there so that it sort of can hover a bit. And then we'll do what Jan said, which was a very, very good idea, where we can go glue dot at the base and we'll bring that in like so. And that can sit up like la la. And then a glue dot here. So pretty, right? And then we'll do the same thing with this one. So we'll peel that off. Yay, Meredith, you can do it. And a glue dot here. Oh, so pretty. And you can see it's actually really quite, like once you have it all cut out, it's really not difficult. Should we do it this way maybe? Because I'm thinking that that's like, yeah, I need the opposite. So I'm just going to take off this glue dot here. I'm the master at removing adhesive. I want it like that, yes. Oh no, I want it like that. What do I want? What do I really, really want? I think I do want those big ones together, now that I think about it. Let me lay them out and then I'll compare the pair. And then I'll know exactly what I want to do. Yes, the people and company are beautiful. He's bad-mouthing Step It Up. Oh, look, I think some people are frustrated at the moment because there's a lot of shipping issues. But, you know, the company's doing everything they possibly can. We've just got to be kind to each other and to the company. Because it is frustrating when things don't turn up, but it is what it is. And the company always looks after us. We've seen it time and time again. They will make decisions that help the company to continue to thrive. Now I'm going to stick this little glue dot, like what Jan said. I think that's a really cool idea. Having a mini dimensional here. Actually, I can pull that off. So just stick it on before you stick it down. So glue dot at the bottom, dimensional at the top. And I really like that idea, Jan. Yes. Smarty pants. Dimensional. Mini glue dot. We're doing a mashup. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Love, 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 love. That looks really good, doesn't it? We haven't even put the sentiment on yet. And should we do these gorgeous little butterflies? Or we could do other. I think I will do the butterflies. They're so pretty. They're really, really cute too. If I can find them. Yes, I've got them here. Here we go. Oh, in 2 weeks it'll be your 3-year anniversary. Oh. Yes, Christine, we got to meet at on stage. Oh, thank you everyone. You could pop up the flower with dimensionals, yes. Yep, even in there we could even pop it, like it's kind of sitting up, but I think, yeah, a little dimensional behind there won't hurt it, hey. You know we love dimension. So we can just put one in behind there and then peel it off. Boom! And I'll make sure it sits there, sitting up really nice and tall and proud. Yeah, I like that idea. It's very nice. So I'll do the same thing. So these are the brushed brass butterflies. Try saying that fast 10 times. Brushed brass butterflies. Brush brass butterflies. Brushed brass butterflies. That's really hard. Oh no. So we'll go like this. Oh, they're so pretty. Although we're going to put our sentiment there, aren't we? So maybe if we don't go like this, the butterflies are going to be... I want to put a sentiment here this time. Oh, actually, nah. I'm going to put it across here. I've got the prerogative to change my mind. But I do like that butterfly there. Oh, they're so cute. Can you believe it works with the sticky end? Thanks, Dina. Yes, butterflies. And we've got to do our wink of Stella too, right, on the flowers. So I want to show you this wink of Stella, because when I first got a wink of Stella, I was like, what do I do with this? So you undo this and you actually remove this band. See the black band? So it was sitting on there. You got to remove that. I was like, how does this thing isn't working. So if you still have your wink of Stella, then you have to remove that if it's not working. And then you put the lid on and then boom, it activates. And then you're just going to squeeze where it says push. So you push that and you should start seeing, tip it up this way too, but you should start seeing, oh yeah, look, some ink running through here. Yeah, can you see it pushing through? See it bubbling? Bloop, bloop, bloop. Oh! Good thing we've got got a sentiment going there. A bit of wink of Stella won't matter.
Kylie, we can't see you.
You can't see me? Why not? What is going on? It looks very good my end. Maybe it was something before. Because everything looks fine now. Thank you, Bruno, but for some reason everything looks fine my end. Can anyone else not see me? Maybe this is going to be the new thing. Like I'm going to put a few like wink of Stella dots.
Okay, you moved it.
Oh, good. Oh, I see. You can't see the cards, you mean. Okay. Good, good. Okay, here's another dot. We're matching the other dots. Yes. 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 I actually really like these little dotties around the place. Little one here. And they're going to be like splashes of glitter on here. Are you right there, Bruno? He's like still talking to me. I can hear him typing. Hey, Bruno! Your radio's still on. I can hear you typing. I don't know how that happened because normally you have to push it. Okay, so let's do a sentiment. Yee! What are we going to do? Because I do love this. Love you so much. Just thinking of you today. And there's even the special moments, because this is a stamp set that you get for free at the moment if you order $180. So there's some gorgeous ones here as well. Yes, we have walkie-talkies on our watches. James Bond. Audrey could see us. He meant the cards, I think. The cards were out of sync. So I think this one, because I knew the sympathy one, sadly, it's really important to have those. But I think just a card to say you're amazing. But there's so many good ones on here. Big congratulations. I think you're wonderful. I really do. I think all of you are so wonderful. Achoo! Excuse me. Something got up my nose. A bit of dust got up my nose. I haven't had a coffee yet. Oh, look at this. I haven't used it yet. I think I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use the love one. I love you so much. Oh, should I do just thinking about you today? So beautiful. Ooh, even that one. Start something. Let today be the start of something new. That is so cool. I don't know if it'll fit in there though. It's a pretty big one, that one. Let's test it. Ooh. That is really, really pretty. I think it's going to fit there. I'm starting to get hot flashes because I'm thinking about stamping it directly on the card. Should I risk it for my biscuit? Because it would be so good just stamped directly on there. Okay, what we'll do first, we'll do it in the embossing and then we can gauge it. Then I'll see how it looks. And I might do a couple of them actually because we can do the love you so much as well, and thinking of you, because that's really nice too. Well, there's some really good sentiments in this set. They're all very, very nice. Excuse me. Okay, we've got a few here to choose from. Why not, hey? Let's just do... What actually would be a really good idea is having, like, if you're super organised, is just, like, stamping a whole heap of sentiments. If you didn't feel like crafting one day, you didn't have mojo, And you just get a stamp set and just stamp out all of the sentiments in like basic white with black, or, you know, embossed with white, and just put them in the stamp set. Cut them all out. That would be a really fun little project. It's like the many messages. You can do it with that. Now we're going to do the love you so much. We're going to do, I really love this sentiment. That is just so cool. What are you going to do today to start something new? What's something you could do today? It doesn't have to be Stampin' Up, but what do you think something new you could try today? I think something new for me today would be drinking more water. I drink plenty of coffee, but I probably need to drink more water. Oh, that's a good idea, using the Stamparatus. Good girls. Smarty pants! And then I'm like, yeah, I love it. We'll do that. We'll try that as well. I think it will be really nice in some Memento black. Now, here's another item that is a must have. I've got a brand new pack of mini grid paper. These are absolutely fantastic. If you don't have the mini grid pads, you need them in your life. One side is centimeters, the other side inches. So it just really helps you with lining up, with stamping, and I love to use it for my embossing because I use it underneath my embossing powder, and it's just a really easy way to catch all of that powder that I'm going to put on there like so. And I can tip it into my mini grid paper, and then I just pick it up and scoop it in. Whee! Really simple. I love it, and I use it all the time. They're just fantastic, that mini grid paper. Okay. There we go. Yeah, the stamp set is absolutely gorgeous. Like, this whole bundle of tulips is a must-have because it's just, yeah, the stamps, the sentiments, there's so many good sentiments in it. So let's try this one that I wanted to do, which is our starting something new. Have you all written what you're going to do? What's your new? She's going to, oh, Charlotte's going to put together a head office scale house for out train layout. What on earth? Are you speaking English, Charlotte? I don't even know what you're saying. Yes, that's what I thought, Jen. I thought I'll have this one as a spare in case the stamping doesn't work. But if we use the Stamparatus, then we're pretty much guaranteed a good stamped image. Isn't that amazing that we can do that now? I do love that tool. I love that all of you said it. Use the Stamparatus. Oh, yeah. There we go. Ooh, it actually does look very nice. Oh, so many decisions. I think we're going to have to make 4 of these cards now. I'm going to need your help, people. I'm going to need your advice on what you think is going to look best. Or whether we just make more. We'll just do them all. Because I think that's the key with a decision, isn't it? It's like, well, if I like both of them, we'll just make the same card again using the different one. I think I like the love you. Model trains. Oh, that's good. I think I want to leave that white space, and I think I'm going to do love you down here because it's just so pretty, isn't it? Yeah, I think it balances better than that. That feels too, the layout isn't right. It's too busy and it covers way too much of the flower down there. Even though it's a beautiful set, I'm totally going to use them. I'll stick it back in here. I think I'm going to do this one and put it on dimensionals. I really like that. Emboss the sentiment on vellum. Yeah, I love fussy cutting. It's my favorite. And this is the other thing here. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I really enjoy fussy cutting. And I think the main reason why I enjoy it is because my left hand moves, my right hand, all it's doing is just putting pressure on the, like, chopping. So it's not moving. The left hand is moving everything. And you find you have a lot more, like, look at this. Whee! You have a lot more control over it when you move with your left hand. Even that one's really cute too. That one seems to fit nicer in there. I've added another one to the mix now. You're all like, yes, the I love you. The I love you looks great. And now I've added, just thinking of you today. I really like that one. That one looks good too. So it's either that or we can do that. I think if I did the just thinking of you today, it looks better up here. And I would probably keep it flat. But if I did the I love you, I would raise it and put it across here. And yeah, we could put more butterflies up here, couldn't we? Or put nothing on the front, yeah. It's so pretty with the love you at the bottom. And now I've just like added this and you're all like, no, don't add more decision making. But I think I'm going to stick with I love you. Yeah, I think that's really pretty. But this one looks great too. So if you're going to make this, then you could do that one as well. Yeah, because it's really pretty. Have some more butterflies around there, but let's go with love you. Let's lock it in. Francis, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah, Diana likes fussy cutting too. There we go. Here's our sentiment. Oh, so pretty. That is really, really pretty. And we'll put a couple more butterflies on there too, hey? We can never have too many brush brass butterflies. Brush brass butterflies, brush brass butterflies, brush brass butterflies. Brush brass butterflies, brush brass butterflies. Kylie's lost the plot. Here we go. They were punching their sentiments out. The cloud punch. Oh, that's nice. I do like the Cloud Punch. It was funny actually because I said to Brenna, is the Cloud Punch on like what's happening with the Cloud Punch? Was that coming in stock soon or? And Brenna's like, oh my goodness, I completely missed the Cloud Punch in the catalogue. And there's actually another thing that people keep missing. I noticed it last night. And that's the, there's a set of 6 Stampin' Spots in the mini catalogue. And everyone's like, where are those spots? Sarah Douglas showed it in one of her videos. And I was like, I did not see those spots anywhere. What I might actually do is move one of these down to here. Yeah. Don't you love that I can still pick it up? Because I do like that space there. What do we think, people? Oh, yeah. Let's add some Wink of Stella to the leaves. Just the outside. So pretty. Actually, I'll do a bit here too. Why not? We want everything to glimmer and shimmer. It's so pretty, this Wink of Stella. And I don't use it enough, but with a card like this, it's just perfect. Just to add that extra little bit of pizzazzy. Look at that sparkle. Yeah, I do need a coffee. You know me well, Cindy. I didn't make one this morning. Yeah, they do look like they're holding hands, don't they? They look like they're looking at each other lovingly. Hello. Patty. How do you know me so well, Patty? You all know me. It's like, oh no, Kylie needs coffee. Brush, brush, butterflies, brush, brush, butterflies. But I tell you what, you're all going to go and get brush brass butterflies now, and you'll know the name now. You'll be like, what are those called again? Brush brass butterflies. Do a little bit of a tidy with all my new sentiments. Look, we'll get a bit of a ShamWow happening. Who uses their chamois? I did some chopping. I loved it, chopped it to my chamois. So good for cleaning up. Just do it straight away. I always do it. I'm quite a untidy. I'm not going to say, well, I'm a messy crafter, but I always make sure that my stamps get love. That's one thing. I'll put cardstock everywhere. There will be like a craft math anaphylactic shock of paper everywhere, but I never ever leave my stamps dirty. That's one thing I'm very fastidious about, because they're precious, our precious stamps. We've got to look after them. So was that fun or what? Hey? Yes, the Stampin' Spots, page 20 I think they're on. But how beautiful is that? I love those butterflies. I love the tulips. I'm really surprised. And actually, I think we've done a really good job with these tulips. Like just letting it layer. This one I used Tombow. Highly recommend just using the glue dots. And I love the idea that you girls came up with, putting the dimension behind it. It's just come up so pretty. And with that marvelous paper, it's just like, it's like that paper is made for that. The spots are page 20, I'm pretty sure, of the mini. I'll get my mini out and show you because it's really inconspicuous. I was like, huh? What do you mean 6 sets of spots? I don't understand. Because it's on the page with the ladybug. Yeah, here it is. So you can see here, it only shows 3, but it's actually a set of 8 for $42 Australian. So that's a really good, if you're new to stamping, that's a really good assortment of inks to get. But then strangely enough, it doesn't tell you what colors here the 8 spots are. So you do really need to go to the catalog. And it's actually got, interestingly, it says go to the web. That's very interesting, isn't it? So I'll show you on here because I do have the web connected so that I can show you things like this. So if I go to my store, if you go to kyliebertucci.com and then you click on shop now, this will come up. And if you go spot, there it is there. Aren't they the cutest? And they've used it with the ladybug. They've got that image there. But this is actually all the spots that you'll get for $42. So it's just a little bit cheaper than sort of buying, because for $42 you probably only get 3 or 4 of the regular sized ink pads, but this way you're getting double. And they're great colours. Great for the stamper artists too, having the minis. So I like having these on hand. And I also like them too, like for like a giveaway for my customers to help them, you know, if they're new to crafting, this is a great way to get them started on crafting. Do a little gift like that. So yeah, check that out. Now, do you want to see the other ones? I know the tulips are gorgeous, aren't they? So cute. Yay! Just really, really beautiful. I went overboard on the dots, but they'll dry soon. I went overboard on the wink of Stella. But yes, that splotchy bit will dry and it'll just leave like this beautiful pattern of glitter. But I do want to show you my prototypes because I was on a mission to prove that this marvelous paper is marvelous. It's like a must-have item, not just a fine, I'll get that because there's nothing else to pick. No, you actually want this paper. I'm telling you, you want it. And I'll show you why. So here we go here. Are you ready to receive? Here we go. Friendly Hello Bundle. Another freebie at the moment if you spend $180. So you can get the Friendly Hello Bundle free and you can get the marvelous paper for free. Ready? Oh, get out. So I've stamped with the Friendly Hello and then I've used my blends to colour directly onto the marvelous paper. So I stamped everything first. Then I cut it out using those amazing scallop contour dies. And then I just did some blending and added the cute little matte black dots. Yes. Love, love, love. Now that exact same design, I've taken that exact same design and done the exact same thing but on the gorgeous grape paper. But I wanted to show, and it's the marvelous paper, I wanted to show how you can actually stamp directly onto the paper. So you ready? Ready to receive? And I've done a white and a dark. So white emboss and then regular ink. Get out of town. And look how different they look, right? But a very, very simple technique. It's just, you know, stamping directly onto paper because we sometimes forget that we can stamp directly onto paper. And then I've just coloured in with the blends on this one. And with this one I did the sponge daubers. So it's like a lot more subtle, but the exact same design, just using different techniques of colour. Yeah, those gorgeous, I think they come from those dots. They're like one of my favorite embellishments right now. The classic matte dots. You need them in your life because you could even colour those in with your blends and make them gorgeous grape if you wanted to. So really, really pretty. Same design, same layout, just different paper. So you could do that even with the Blushing Bride. Yeah, all of the papers. And even this one here, you can see how using colour, like really beautiful. I love this paper. And one more for you because you've all deserved it because you've got to the end, so you get to have all of these sneak peeks. So this one was using again the scallop contours and the marvelous paper, And I've used the Friendly Hello again. Are you ready? I really love this one. Check it out. How beautiful is that? It's so, feminine. It's so not me. I don't normally do feminine, but it's just so soft and beautiful and elegant. And I think that the Marvelous paper, we look at it and we look at the other side, but we're missing out on the beauty of this paper, which is the softer side of the paper. And remember that you can add vellum to even bring it down some more if you find it's even more like too full on for you. But I think that that's just perfect. I don't think it detracts from that beautiful bird. I think it's just lifted that whole card. Yeah. Thanks, Patty. Coming from you, that means a lot. So they're really beautiful. So I just thought, I just want you to feel FOMO if you don't have the Marvelous paper. You need it in your life, people. You're not realizing the full potential of this gorgeous, gorgeous paper. And I saw someone even make ice cream out of this paper. They did an ice cream card. I thought that's so clever. It just looked fantastic. So there's lots of great ideas out there. So never ever say no to a gift. That's what my motto is, because I'm going to make sure that you will want every single celebration item that there is. And I know that we're having some issues here in Australia, but don't you worry. February will come and you can all hit the ground running with those orders and what you would like to get. Just remember what you can get now. And the items that you can get now is this Marvelous paper, the Friendly Hello bundle, which has beautiful paper with it as well. You also have that amazing stamp set that I always forget the name of, Special Moments. You can get that one as well. And that's a fantastic must-have sentiment set. Like, who doesn't need sentiments? We always need new sentiments. So there's plenty of things to get now that are absolutely amazing. So don't hold back from ordering. In fact, try and get an order that takes you to that $180 mark. And then you can get the Friendly Hello, you can get the Special Moments, you can get the Marvelous paper. And then when the stock comes back, which the Rainbow and Sunshine and Rainbows has come back already. So that's another thing that you can get now. And when the others come in stock, which hopefully will be the end of this month, early February, then you're ready to go with your next order. So, Megan Lecornu, no FOMO here. I've got 2 packs. Excellent. I know what you're going to be making today. Yes, and they can look so different. Yes, like you think all of these are the same paper. Like, really? And these are the same layout even. It's like, what even? They just look so different to each other. And that Friendly Hello stamp, I just love that. So, and then our ones from today. Like, look at that paper. Who wouldn't want this paper? It's so pretty. For the tulips, it's just perfect. So, yay. Oh, Brenton's got 5 packs. You're going to be busy, Brenton. Yay. Oh, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Kathy. I hope that I've given you lots of inspiration and lots of ideas, and it helps you to go shopping, because a lot of our customers have been like, oh, I'm just going to wait until the new things come. But no, don't wait. What if it runs out? What if the Marvelous paper goes out of stock, and then you'll be like, I missed out on that paper. Yes. So big hugs to all of you. It's been so wonderful catching up. It was so wonderful to have Patty in the house today. Whoop, whoop. Nice to see you, Patty. Oh, and you're so sweet. It was not one of my faves, but it is now thanks to you. I need to go to comments and I need to highlight that. Patty Bennett needs to be in the house. Yeah, the Friendly Hello set is just absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Patty Bennett, everyone. You're amazing, girl. I love you. Superstar, rock star. So, yes. Big hugs to all of you. Mwah. 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 Have a wonderful week. And remember, our goal is to do what it said in our beautiful flowering tulip set. So let today be the start of something new. So maybe your challenge is to send out more cards than you have on a day. Maybe your challenge is to look after yourself a bit better. Maybe your challenge is to do a little bit more crafting or to get your cards sent out. Maybe you're finding it difficult to send your cards. So get your cards out. Join our Random Act of Kindness group. We've got lots of things happening, but even all over Facebook, you can see there's so